Alrighty, good morning everyone and welcome back to Euro Truck Simulator 2, where today I want to do a road trip. And not just any road trip, a road trip that I did in real life. It took me from Berlin here all the way through Austria, Italy, France, down the coastline of the Mediterranean Sea to Gibraltar. So since I recorded the original road trip, I think it's probably very interesting to compare the footage with the footage that I take from the eSIM and then see how close ETS is to the real world. Now that wouldn't make or break the sim for me, but I think it's an interesting idea. So I want to do that. And the car that I used in reality for that was the BMW 5 Series, the G30. And the closest thing to that we have in the sim is the G32 6 Series, which you see right now. And this is a mod by, I don't know. I put a link in the description if I don't forget it. But kudos to them because this mod is really great. This is my daily driver. I use it on a regular basis. I think I put like 6,000 kilometers already on it or something like that. And why that is, I explain on the way. And the first leg today takes us from Berlin here to Innsbruck in Austria. And yeah, we're going to see what that's like. I'm going to have to set the route. Okay, since I'm living in the north of Berlin, we are starting with going via Rainienberg here and then, okay, always put this on, otherwise it completely F's up your route. And then go via the West Ring, and then A9 all the way down to Munich, make a fuel stop here, and then proceed via the 9, the 1998, the 93 to Innsbruck. Okay. This is the route for today. This is the first leg. And yeah, let's see how this compares to reality. Okay, then let's get inside, have a look inside of the car.
Let's do this.
Let's turn it on. And yeah, let's see here. This is really, really nicely modeled. Like the leather seats look exactly the same, the armrest, and really this big panoramic sunroof is really, really nice. Yeah. Okay. A little bit sunnier than I remembered when I was setting off, but yeah, the steering wheel is there are some things that I don't like about this car, but again, we can talk about this on the road. Let's get going. If you can hear it, it sounds really nice. It really sounds like a 6-cylinder.
Turn left.
Really, really, really nice. And again, I have to praise this mod. As you can see, what do I have? I have almost 7,000 kilometers with it now. Okay, so
go straight on.
I like that this mod is not using a that this is not a V8, a M car, an AMG, or in any extreme Porsche turbo or something like that. So it's a normal 6-cylinder, just really, really nice. And the best thing about this is the character. They
right.
really nailed the character of the car. Now if I go uphill here now, you can see that we can rev it a little bit higher in automatic mode. So the automatic will, you see, since there's more load, but usually when you use it, you can brake down a little bit here and then accelerate. And you can see it changes gear at like 2,000 to 3,000 RPM. This is exactly what the real automatic would do. And this is what I love about this mod, and this is what I love about the car in reality, is this effortless character. That's the essence about it. So because this is a 6-cylinder, and the 6-cylinder have like more torque, more power, they are more refined, you don't have to thrash it all the way. It's just you can drive it very relaxed. And again, this is what I like about them in reality, and this is what I like about this mod. It's like very effortless. Like I said, the cruise control now, this is something that I don't like, is that you don't see what you have set the cruise control to. And in reality, these two gauges in front of, behind the steering wheel there, they are not really analog gauges, they are displays in that. Let's see if we can overtake this dude. Okay, that's 100 again here. And on the speedo display, you can see what the cruise control is set to. So this is, if I find real footage of that, I can like show it here maybe. And
keep right, and then exit right.
This looks very realistic. I know exactly where this is. I do remember that. Yeah, it wasn't that nice weather when I set off in reality, but let's see how this works. And yeah, that looks more like it, yeah. Yeah, and again, I like the fact that they give us not an AMG, not an M, but a normal 6-cylinder, and this is a very relaxed driving. I do all my exploration with it. If I want to find a truck dealer, if I want to find a garage somewhere, just want to go on a road trip like I'm doing now, this is when I use this car. Now in reality, I had the steering wheel with the black inlets. I like that more than the silver ones here. But that's just personal preference. And the red lines that you see, they are ambi lights. We can see that if you drive at night later on. They actually work. They glow at night. Like, unfortunately, you cannot change the color. At least I haven't found where you can do that. And but let's be careful here. Sometimes they just pull out and ram into you. But yeah, seems to be okay now.
Left.
Yeah. Okay, keeping left. Going down to 100. And yeah. So. I had to adjust the seating position here to see the instruments properly. I was like, usually you sit too high, but it's really cool seating position because I can still see the hood. So that's, or the bonnet, and
keep right.
Keep right. Okay, we're keeping right. You have to be careful though with the I love the sound of that thing. And there's one thing about the engine that I noticed. They say it's a V6 engine, but that's not correct. Like, it's basically the core philosophy of BMW to make straight 6 or inline 6 engines. So this is something that they got. But I can imagine that the game or that the sim doesn't allow you to. You just say it's a 6-cylinder and the sim automatically declares it a V6 because that's the only thing that they. Let's overtake this police car here. That's what they automatically set it to because there's no truck with an inline 6. At least not to my knowledge. And yeah, but that's the only thing, so Fleming, that really exists here. Probably, if I can find footage on, maybe we can compare this. Would be interesting. But that's the only thing that I noticed. Other than that, it's so nice. It's such a nice car to drive and such a nice car to use. You can drive it like your pants are on fire if you want to. You just go to the to pedal shift mode and then you can rev it out. And I took it to the Alps on some windy roads. I even managed to make it drift a little. So you can do that as well if you want to. Oh, there's something coming out there. Okay. But for the most part, this relaxed, effortless character is the thing that I like about these cars in reality, that I like about this mod. And yeah, this is also a very familiar sight here with this brick tower, whatever that is in that bridge here. This looks exactly like it. If I remember correct, that's really, really good. Okay, let's go to Zeproids, exactly. Hey, I could open the tabs here. The problem is with this, with these car mods is, or with the sim itself, is that for some reason the electronic stability program doesn't really work.
Keep left.
I mean, you can say that you want to use it, you can activate it and deactivate it, but it doesn't work. If you max this thing out or you drive like 170, 180 kph and then you slam the brakes, you end up in the guardrail. And that's something that just would not happen in real life. These cars are very stable. Also, this wobbles a lot at higher speeds. Also something that wouldn't really happen but again, it's a truck sim. It's not really made for that. And for that, what they managed to get out of this is really, really great. Again, this you sit very low, a little bit too low for the 6 Series, but it really feels so nice to drive this. Yeah, I have driven the 5 Series in real life, like also with that engine, so that's how I know it's a fantastic engine, like really probably the best that you can have. I also have driven the V8, but I talk about that in another video. But these straight 6, they are really, really good. This is really what I would go for. In the BMW, they're dying out now due to emissions regulations. The only straight 6 that you can have now is part of a hybrid, at least in the 5 Series. You can still have a straight 6 in the 3 Series, but unfortunately not in a normal capacity, or just an M. It's called an M340, so you have to have all the M rubbish with it, and that's, yeah. Unfortunately, you cannot have just a normal 6-cylinder anymore, the BMW. But back then, when this was released here, when this was sold, this was still possible. So yeah. I've yet to drive this exact car in reality, but I really would like to. It's okay. Let's see if this Ford Fiesta here does any stupid shit. It's an M3 here. An E92.
Keep left.
That was the M3 with the V8. Which is very, very beloved, but also known to be a tad unreliable. Okay, let's overtake this dude here now. Give it a little bit more. Again, you can. This is very relaxed. So this is now. If you accelerate normally here. If you slam the brakes now, you have to be careful about that. Again, like Bavaria, yay! Oh, you're going. I know you. You've overtaken me. Good, and we are closing in. There's the M3 again. Again, the sounds are not really correct. I know that there's a sound package or something like that that kind of... Wow, guys. What are you doing here? There's a sound package that like fixes some of these sounds, but... this is of course not what a V8 M3 sounds like. Good, then we get to our first stop here. This is... It's not exactly the petrol station or the rest place where
right, and then exit right.
Usually stop is not in here in the game, although it's very famous, kind of, or very noticeable. It's a landmark, kind
exit
of,
right.
Because there's a restaurant that goes over the autobahn from left to right, like Frankenwald.
Get ready to turn left.
But that's okay. Okay, then let's.
Turn left.
Again, you can hear it now.
Get ready to turn right.
This engine sounds very, very good. Okay.
Turn right.
Then let's stop here for now. I might have to time my rest stuff because I want to kind of try to recreate the original situation. Okay, let's see what happens here. Okay, then let's get out of here. It started raining. That's just what happened. Also in reality, so we have to use the
turn left.
Windscreen wipers. As you can see, they are not fully functional. They don't clean up the entire windshield. Just a small portion. Okay, turn left here. Then try to get back on the Autobahn.
Get ready to turn right.
Nuremberg, exactly. This is where we want to go.
Turn right.
And as you can also see, the instruments are very dark. Like now it's okay, but again, these are actually displays, so they are backlit. So they should look like that even in the dark, like the way they look now. It's just because the sun shines onto them now. You see now they are getting darker again. But okay. It's very, very empty here. It's there's of course 16, like 5 p.m. on a Monday would be completely crowded here, especially close to Nuremberg. Tesla something or other. But the sim is really weird with the traffic density. Sometimes it's like way more than it would be at this time of the day, and sometimes it's a lot less. But I don't really like to fiddle around with that because the behavior of these AI traffic is sometimes so erratic that it's hard enough as it is to not crash into something and or not be crashed into you by somebody. Oopsie daisy. So that's why I'm not really want to make it any denser than it already is. Okay, there's someone coming up. Ooh, Rolls Royce. What is that? Phantom? I think we're continuing onwards, so we have to go to the left lane anyway.
Left.
Yes, correct. Good. Okay, we're getting a new Autobahn here. That's new. Okay, now stopped raining. North of Munich. Should get there any time now. Yeah, that's also a sign that I remember. I think it looks exactly with the sign there. That looks exactly the same. Like we have to check the footage, but that's pretty good. As you can see, the car starts to wobble now a little bit. That gets worse if you drive faster. If I drive 113 now, you can see how the car is shaking and wobbling. It gets pretty disastrous if you go like 180 or something like that. But again, this is a truck sim, not a car sim. And for what it is, they really took it very far. Okay, it looks like there's 120 again. Oh no, 100. Okay. Right behind the police car, probably not a good idea to speed.
Keep right. and then exit right.
Exactly. Yeah, this is also something that I remember.
Exit right.
Good, 120 again. And now we are on the Munich ring, I think. Innsbruck, 164 kilometers.
Keep right.
Okay. Yo. Sorry, dude. It's open now, actually, I think. No, it is restricted again. What is it, 100? Okay. Okay, now we're on the 8. We should turn on the 93 now, soon. And then we would enter the Inn Valley, which is really a pretty spectacular sight in reality. Okay, you are all very, very slow. And there it is, Inn Valley. Okay, 1500, and that's not really worth now overtaking. I think you would already see the mountains here. Yeah, there they are. Innsbruck, Kufstein, Brenner, the infamous Brenner Pass, and we go down to Italy.
Keep right,
But we
and
do
then
that
exit
tomorrow.
right.
Keep right and exit right. Okay. No
Exit
problem.
right.
You know, that the petrol station here exists in reality. It's also on the OMV. I think that's correct. See the mountains here. It's already getting dark. In Bridge, then we are in Austria. Yo. Okay. It's the A12 in Austria. And it's not 120 here. As far as I remember, the entire highway here is 100 km. Yes, it's 100 kph. All the way down to Innsbruck. But I have to say now that I said that the illumination of the instruments is not very good. However, now at night I have to say it's actually not bad. It's actually pretty good. You can read it very well. And as you can see, the ambient light is also illuminated. I wish you could set this a little bit brighter. Like in reality, it's brighter. But yeah, but it's there. I think, oh wow. Yeah, a little bit, at least. Oh, should pay attention here. Innsbruck, 32 kilometers. Okay, then we are getting close to our exit. Okay, dude, what are you doing? Oh, there's a way station. Okay. None of our concern anyway. But, yeah. We have to exit any second now anyway, so not going to do any crazy shit here now. Oh, it's a bus, okay. IGL, that's what it says always, yeah. Innsbruck Ost, Bregensbrenner, EU.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Okay.
Exit right.
Really hard to see here. Oh, now it's better. Okay. And I guess that means we're in town now. There's 50 here, exactly. Oh, hotel left. I think that's
Go straight on.
Yeah, I was miscalculating this. We can just wait a second, correct that.
Time to hit the road.
Okay. Can't see no light, and we go when the others go.
Keep left, and then turn left. At the roundabout, take the first exit. Exit
Hotel,
now.
exactly. Very nice.
Turn left.
Okay. Good, it's really dark. But never mind. We are here.
Have arrived at your destination.
Yes,
Your route
we
guidance
are.
is now finished.
Thank you. There's some other hotel guests here. But since this is a truck, so we have to park on these truck parking spaces here. Never mind though. That's totally fine. Alright. Then we are here. Oh, again, I wanted to show you at night here. You can see, yeah, the ambient light is a little bit too dark. That's all the other light is pretty bright. That's okay. But the ambient light is a little bit too dark, but that's okay. But it's there. Okay, that was a very enjoyable journey. Then we get some rest and then we continue here in the morning. That's probably part 2 then, so I see you there. Until then, take care and tschüss.